Yeah, man. Mighty little wicked, you know, see it? Blessed be the name of the Most High, Jah Rastafari. You know, I come here to get a little sketch and thing, you know, see it? But if I put out a little word of prayer, a little thing and thing. Blessed and keep all us from destruction of the flesh, Eve. Heal us from unseen and guide us through. I go through a journey, see it? Mighty one we ask, feel me? No! I like a sketch, see it? You want to detox the mind. Because I'm telling you now, I get a sketch still, true. Though we don't get too much follower and thing, but we always still a look out sketch, see it? Facebook and YouTube we look out sketch, because sketch have to go on. Because Rasta man have to make him words be known. You see it? So you want to detox the mind. You go and know. If you like it, you like it. And if you don't, that's why you go. That's it. But I don't like it outside way. You don't feel me? Detox the mind. There's so many times I wonder why people do things they do. If it's the words they heard, or it's just the mind they trick. So, I used to wonder this till I get wise up, connected. So then I start look at other folks doing things. So I just wonder why some people just relax, like all the Buddha them, you call them Buddha people. Just relax. They flesh one place and then just relax and stay still. I wonder why I go on. So when we get a full understanding, they might learn from the mind. And they might learn from others' mind out there too. It's like the mind, every mind connected together. Like a great one tell me say in a vision, say, everything that's living got a mind. And every mind connect together. So when you learn about the mind, you can learn about a person without he say a word. And when you connect to the mind, you can protect from a next mind. If somebody have an intention for harm you, you can know it from because you learn about the mind. That's why you tell me, so you can see it coming, so you can get out the way, see it. So all these people relax and learn about the mind. So I wonder, so sometimes I used to wonder why people do all these things, but now I realize they trick in the mind to do things you don't want to do because they trick the mind. So to untrick the mind now, you have to detox the mind. You know, feel me? Detox the mind. Get out of these tricky things. Right now, there's many trickings going on in the mind right now. The Christian them already trick donkeys trick us. But there's the next tricking going on right now with the mind. To poison the flesh. So you have to trick the mind. So the mind checks you're on a right track. And you're doing something that's right. That's how they trick the mind, They always believe you do something that's right. Even somebody trick your mind where you see road and water and take say a road and go walk in it and jump because you feel say a road out there and a water out there. Because then trick the mind. You see, there's many things you can do with a mind. We are never fully understand until eyes start open up and wisdom start pour out. And then I start gathering a whole lot of wisdom and find out say there's a whole lot of tricking of the mind going on. That's why people do so many things and don't know why they do it. Until one time they come back to themselves and say, blows and screw it, I shouldn't do that. Why me do that, and question your own self because your mind was tricked. So you have to detox the mind. The mind setting thing, see it, lead our people astray. You have to get out of this tricking of this mind thing. Get out of it. Walk away. detox it. The man said, what kind of detox the mind? Well, if you detox a mind, you have to know what you're detoxing it from. And you have to wash it off from the earth. You have to wash it off from the earth spring. That's it. A wise man say you go on at the spring, a big tree where water spring water. And you relax yourself within beyond that tree. That's what the wise man tell me, you know. You relax yourself within that tree and open up yourself to the tree. See, enough man say you talk to a tree, them say, you're an idiot. But you know, once even at the tricky book, them say a man talk to a tree. When they call Moses talk to a burning bush, a tree. So you know, and in a vision I get, I say, every man, every living thing got a mind, and every mind connected. So a mind can, your mind can, you can dream, see, I think we are going all in a Jamaica and you're there, America. You see, because the mind is connected to a mind, you know, see it. So when a man know about a mind, everything about it, then can trick it too. And turn in an idiot by tricking off the mind. So for detox, you have to go to a tree. I tell you what they say, God say, you know, see it? Where water run from it. Like you got all the water with a big tree over it then. And go in there and open yourself to the tree. Ask the tree for detox. Before you chuck in your water, you know. Ask where you want. And it's surrounded around it. You know, see, so you have to connect with nature because, you know, the flesh trick the mind, you know. So you have to ask for a bigger mind, you know, see, because every man, the living thing have a mind, so I use the tree for detox with the water. So when you chuck in it, that's what they say, you know. And dive in it, you catch a thought. And whatever the thought say, you have to do it. So a man now gonna know what kind of thought you gonna catch, you know. Because every man have a different trick in a mind. That's it. And I like to say you can trick a man to believe in a book, in a storybook, over the real McCoy. And you have to say, wow, what a mind job they done. Because them been a do that from long time. But no, then step it further. You know, see it? To trick your mind to do all heap of things to destroy the flesh. And you figure, say, you're doing something good. Because they make it sound so. You see, when a man want to trick you, you know, he's going to tell you something to make it sound real good, you know. Like you believe in it, say something good you're doing, you know. Then it's not going to benefit you no good, you know. It's going to benefit the trickster, the one who trick you. So right now, when I look sometime and see how things are going, I may say, nothing no go on for nothing. Somebody gonna benefit something out of this. Even sickness going on upon the earth now. The wise one say, you know that nigga. You feel me? Human being is getting too close. They connected to one another. They helping out each other. They understand each other. Certain people don't like that. Because they spend donkey years the separation. Now we are come together. So that no set in certain guys' eyesight. They got to separate it. Okay, if you come together, you're going to find out, say, certain things where you believe in for a long time are foolishness. So then you have to separate them from one another. So if you separate people, you have to put something out there people scare. Enough people scare and Mr. Dead. Bad. Knowing you can't run from him still, but you're scared, you know, because you want, every man that want to live as long as possible. Especially the one, the rich guy them. So this is going on now is a separating thing. As them build it, they start separate. People start separated already. And then the movements, they have gone no distant yet with the man them make it for do, you know, see. Right about now, you got a glitch in it, something go wrong. Because the plan no good like how it's supposed to plan. Poison is poisoning up to their own people. Everyone order the poison thing, you know, see it. That is just a thought, you know, because every man think about a poison. But no one think about the antidote, you know, see it. And this so they sketch there, you know. So now you got different barcode number for different antidote. So man can know where you come from and which antidote you are. It's like say a grade out the people. Grade out thing, you know, like a cow, you brand them with numbers. But this is invisible numbers, you know, see it? No one no see it because it's tricking off the mind. They trick the mind. So the mind can't see the truth. Cause you know, so when them trick the mind from long time, you can't see the truth, you know. Cause if a man can't trick if you believe in a book and fling where the real Maccard. If a man can't trick if you believe there's a heaven and you know so you come from the womb. You have to say, damn, this is a good mind game. They can't trick the mind good. Cause everybody thinks that there's a heaven and every man, and say some people say God made them and this, and every man knows say you come from the womb. And you know that is, and yet still you figure say something else going on. You don't come from this, so. You don't feel me? So many guys know how to trick a mind. Some of them trick it and then a man figure out say him been tricked and take himself out of trickness. But some of them trick and use you to trick others. You see, so them use the fool to trick a next fool. I use the wise to trick a next wise. Because they use one another to trick one another to gain them prize. And this been a go on from centuries of years. You see, war fighting you know, upon this land, you know. People take what them want from long time, you know. So this tricking thing that I go on, I'll give you an example, you know. So when a man want a thing for himself, him use a next man will live upon that the place, trick a next man mind for him go trick others, so he get what you want. So now tricking thing I go on, enough man now realize say nothing no happen for nothing. But in what I get in believe is a separation thing I go on. People get too close. Black, white, Chinese, and everybody are close up and find out the power of the human being. So now them have to separate people. So you can't go too close no more. So you have to distant. Can you see? Don't figure say you know have somebody a watch what go on, you know. Them people there a watch what go on and a see how things go on and know how to make things separate. And I know them a do it. And so far in history when you can think about when separation come, it's always a diseases pop up. So you get antidote, so you join at the gang. You know, get antidote, you over this. So that's how you go. So nice is a separation thing that's going on. The tricks of the mind. Well, you know, and I go burn the fire, say boy, to make people say boy, I'm a burn fire this so, I'm a burn fire this so. We just give it like how me get it says that to detox the mind out. You know, see it? So now one the man say, boy, the Ross said this and the Ross said that, boy, you know. So my time, a man have to see things for themselves. And stop being a fool all these years. It's time now to wise up. You see it? Because if you've been a fool all these years, that means say you not learn nothing from all these years. A century years, say 400, somebody say 400 years we are on a slave, but we still on a slave. That means say you not learn nothing. You know, feel me? I'm still a trick you. Still getting tricks. But this time you have to say, yeah. Seems like we all get tricks. Up to the tricksters getting tricked. It's like a dam burst. Like a dam, the bust out. You know, go like how you're supposed to go. So man a rush to label. You see, but I rush out for label body though. Rush out. It's like a race and now to tag. Because the thing now, everything you work right, then you just take them time and do the thing easy. You know, see? The thing bust out someone have you run for tag people, yeah, for tag nowadays, you know. You have this attack, you have this barco, you have this barco, you ever got blouse and skirt. Grocery store and you then go click, rub your back up and that tick it. You know, every blood clot thing. So I get the vibes. Maybe me wrong still, you know, because, you know, maybe me wrong on many things still, what them say. Though me not feel say me ever wrong for nothing, but that's why I go still. But so me get it, so, you know. Every man have a thought to get, you know. So that's why I know, say, sometimes when you leave out of your flesh, you learn different things. Like in a dream world. And sometimes you have to look upon when people sit down one place and gone on a journey. So they might learn about different thoughts. The tree, maybe I learn about a tree thought. Maybe I learn about an animal thought. Maybe I learn about something because you're out of your system, you know. And when you're out of your flesh, you know, you can do many different things, you know. You can't even fly. You know, you can't fly when you're there in yourself. You can't fly. You can't even pick up a bus with one hand and fling, but you're strong like a lion, you know, feel me? So, you know, when you're out of yourself, you're very strong. That means to say, a human being is very strong. So when you get tricked by the mind and tricked, you destroy yourself. You come like a walking zombie. Because you know strong, you hiss. When you're out of yourself in your mind and a dream. Sometimes you can root up all 10 trees with your one hand. So you know say a strongness that. So if a man trick that, you know, walking zombie man, you know, kill all your blood class yourself and even know you do it. You know, feel me? So you have to detox it. Like me go to bed and me ask a question, you know, because sometimes you go to bed and ask a question about some sickness, invisible sickness. So I go in bed and I pray to I. Man, when I pray to, you know, they hurt. Give me a name unique sheep, but you know, call it sometime. Call it that the name enough man we say call when name we want, you know. So when I tell a man to do that, I do that. A man do where you pray to where you want pray to call. You know, this time I'm giving there. The choice is yours. It's up to you. So when I say unique chief, how can I see the unseen diseases? Because it's invisible. So I say, well, if your eyes can't work, sometimes you have to use the next thing. Smell it. Smell. So if you smell and smell it like something is wrong somewhere, you don't go there so because you don't smell too right. And if you smell not work, you have to hear, you have to use different part of the body to protect the body. So you don't see it. So, you know. As I said, you say you have to use your own self to protect your own self because in the end of the day, I just use that. So if you can't see it, you have to learn how to smell. I know if you smell a wrong smell somewhere, you say blouse and skirt. You're smelling it right, you know. You don't feel me? It's because you can smell things and can't see it, you know. And this is a really true example I know. Because when my grandmama died, I used to smell her and can't see her. And many of my cousins them smell her too and can't see her. But and we know see her because we know the smell that she had. You know see it? So you know, you can smell a thing and know she has smell and not smell too right, so you're not going to inhale too much of it, you know see it? And maybe you take too much of it and maybe mess you all up, you know see me? So you might want to say, you know, smell the way it's true. If you can't see it, you feel the way it's true, does it? But the disease is invisible, if you smell the way it's true. So that's the white might want that a vision, you know, because give you an example, you know, say, they can, how powerful the mind is. You can talk to anything when you're out of the body. So the mind is very, very powerful. And right now, they're tricking the mind, using it against us to destroy, or to control, or to separate, put a distance in between the flesh. And they're using it by using us, tricking ourselves to do things we don't even know what we're doing it for, but you still do it, and it ain't gonna benefit we no good enough. But we're still doing it anyway, because this been going on for centuries of years. So it appear again, you know, see it? Tricking thing appear again, so mind getting tricked. So now I have to say to my people them, be careful. Know what you're doing, because this thing don't look too good. And you see, a man will know certain things. You see, if you come from a distance, you have to learn where you come from. And if your fourth parents them come from a distance, you have to learn where them go through. So you know everything that is right and wrong. Every mirage there is, you're supposed to know about it. Because you hear about it and hear about that, and book a history talk about that and talk about that. But you see something, and if a man hate you from donkey years and try everything for this, that, you know what's up here, they hate you from much thousands of years, that's just pay it. And if all of a sudden they care about your welfare and your health and everything, all this century of hating, it up, bam! Just like a snap of the finger, they love it that much. Trust me. Tricking the mind. You want to believe me, yes or no, you know? That's up to you. That's it. Little Wicked said that. Be careful. Detox the mind out. See yourself. Understand your future. Know what to learn all these years till now. See if you see anything that's right or anything that's wrong. See yourself going through. Smell the poison they put out if you can't see it. Smell it. Something they don't smell too right, something don't right somewhere. Detox. Trust me. It's up to you. Never know what's going on. Maybe you're making too much motherfucking kids. Time to cut down and race down and build the next one up. Never know. Mine is trick. So Rastafari in the hills, just stay still and see what I go on. Because guess what? The way to the throne is opening up wider and wider. Trust me. The king soon set, and his people soon get a good leader to be free and detox all the mind and uncheck them. Until that day, the mighty one say, blessed be the name of the Most High, Rastafari, mighty little wicked God.